No doubt most of you have heard of the well known Egyptian ruler, King Tut. He lived over 3,000 years ago, but people are still fascinated with him and all of the priceless objects and artifacts that were found in his tomb in the Valley of the Kings in Egypt. Well, recently, and it was for a couple of years, that many of those ancient treasures were on display, different places around the U.S., and attracted millions of visitors. But the life of another Egyptian ruler who lived 3.5 centuries before King Tut offers treasures of a different sort. I'll tell you about him in just a moment. But first, let me say hi. I'm John Kuert, the pastor from Alpha Assembly in Clarion, Pennsylvania, bringing to you another edition of Heart to Heart. I'm thankful for this opportunity that I have to just share a thought with you. I hope that it will be a blessing in your life. I'm enjoying them. I hope that you are too. Of course, we don't have any necessarily way to let you communicate that to me if you're enjoying them, but I do hear some feedback once in a while, and I'm very thankful for that. But at any rate, I'm the pastor at Alpha Assembly. We're located at 499 Grandview Pike Extension in Clarion, just about a mile down from the Clarion University campus. Well, let's get back to our thought for the day. That other Egyptian ruler who lived 3.5 centuries before King Tut, who offered treasures of a different sort, was Joseph. And his story is recorded in the last 13 chapters of the book of Genesis in the Old Testament. And it's an emotion-packed story of a young man who was sold off into slavery by his own brothers and how he ended up in Egypt, where he went from success in the household of a wealthy, influential Egyptian named Potiphar to prison after being falsely accused by Potiphar's wife, and then suddenly elevated from prison to second in command in all of Egypt, where he saved literally millions from starvation, including his own family, during a 7-year famine. In the story are treasures of truth that can help us be God's person where we are, just like Joseph became God's man in Egypt. He faced many of the same problems confronting us today. And from his example, we can learn to face adversity. We can learn to forgive those who wrong us and have faith in the sovereignty of God. Someone said the story of Joseph in the Old Testament is the Old Testament version of Romans 8:28 that says, "All things work together for good to them that love God and are called according to his purposes." It's truly amazing how God is always at work, taking the difficult circumstances of life and turning them molding them into something beautiful. And recently I came across the story of a girl named Kim from Korea. And during the Korean War, her house was bombed and she was left blind. Her family was forced to wander from place to place and beg for food. Eventually, the distraught father left her at the door of World Vision, and she was cared for by the deaf and the blind. And 4 years later, after she was cared for there at World Vision, she came to the U.S. to be adopted by an American family. And it was there that her lovely voice was discovered. Eventually, she received a Fulbright scholarship and studied in Vienna, Austria. Her Christian testimony led to the opportunities to sing in churches all over America, and eventually she served on the Billy Graham team and sang at his crusades and on his TV programs. For sure, it was hard for her to endure blindness and desertion and a lot of other bad things. But would the good things that happened to her could have happened any other way? And it was the same with Joseph. He went through such hardship, but in the end, it saved him and his family. So today I just want to remind you to trust God, trust His love and His power to bring good out of the adversities that we face in life. He can. He's the same yesterday, today, and forever. And He is at work in our lives, and He works all things together for good. And He can even turn the bad things into good things, so that we everything is a win-win. So that's my thought for today, and it's based on that scripture again from Romans 8:28. All things work together for good, who love God and are called according to His purposes. Well, once again, I just thank you for joining me today, and invite you to stop by our church, Alpha Assembly at 499 Grandview Pike Extension, and we're in Clarion, right down from the Clarion University campus, about a mile. Love to have you on a Sunday morning, 10:30 a.m. We have a great little church. It's not a big church, but it's a great little church fellowship, and we're a growing church though. So we hope that you'll get in on it, get on the ground floor, so to speak. We would love to have you visit us and spread the word about this heart-to-heart devotional that I have every day, Monday through Friday, that is found on our website, clarionag.org, or on our Facebook page. So that's it for today. God bless you. Have a great day. We'll see you later. Bye-bye.